guys, we are back. This is the JukeBox. Happy Shark Week, everybody. I haven't watched any of it, but I know a lot of people were into that kind of stuff. It is Shark Week's fault alone for why I will not go far into the ocean anymore. So, Big Czar, what's up?
I didn't even realize it was Shark Week. I used to be super into Shark Week, and now I don't know.
Same. I feel the exact same. I used to love Shark Week, and now I don't even watch it.
I hit the point where I noticed like every year was just a lot of like repeating stuff.
And a lot of fake stuff.
Yeah, and fake stuff.
Yeah,
like the Megalodon shit.
When they started doing the relay races, like in the pool
Yeah.
against the shark, and it was just like
But
the
and
time
they would,
the shark.
Wait,
And
those
swimming.
weren't real?
No, they were not.
And
Damn
then
it!
they'd come out with like Megalodon shit and with like literally CGI stuff. And I'm like, this is not real. Like, this is fake. This is
Shark-
actually fake right now.
Yeah,
it was
Shark-
like when they came out with the fucking mermaid documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shark Week for me definitely was ruined this year at least because like all the streaming services, I don't know if you guys noticed, I feel like in the beginning of the month, like Disney Plus and then maybe Hulu, one other one, they were just uploading all these shark things on the platform.
Yeah.
So I already thought Shark Week happened. So this
Same.
is news to me.
The only reason I knew is because I think Dad texted us in our group text.
True.
And the neighbors were like, oh, we're going in to watch Shark Week. We got to go inside to watch Shark Week. And I was
People
like, oh.
still do
I
that.
was like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's wild to me. Like that's such a it's like a 20 years ago thing for my family. I
Yeah.
swear we were super into it.
I would have looked at him and been like, you guys still have cable?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
For real.
I
real, though.
I remember Shark Week one year. We were actually at the beach during Shark Week, and one year it fucking petrified me. They probably still do it. They always did like the top 10 deadliest sharks,
Yeah.
and the great white wouldn't get number one. The bull shark would get number one because it could go in fresh water.
Yeah.
And they played a
Very versatile shark.
they played a movie like later at night on Discovery called, I think the movie's called Red Water, and it's about a bull shark, like people that are getting attacked by a bull shark in like a river and stuff. Dude, it
Fuck
scared
that,
the
dude.
shit out of
Talk
me.
about scary though. Like an animal like that rules the water, and one just decides like the ocean is not enough for me. I will now conquer the river. And like now they're just
Yeah.
going up in the river and killing people.
Next thing we know, I'll see one in Big Wheeling Creek.
For real
Oh my
though.
God.
And I'll be like, what the fuck?
I would shit my pants.
And honestly, the river scares me not because of sharks, but because of those big ass catfish.
Yeah.
And Hep C.
Yeah, and Hep C.
There's a lot of scary stuff in that river.
Yeah. Like, I swear, like,
Snapping turtles.
if I was chilling in the middle of the river, I swear I feel like a catfish could just swim up and just gulp me.
Did you guys see the video of the whale this week? But the fishing boat, so like you know how the blue whales, they jump out of water and look all majestic and they're like "Ooh," and like land on the ground and stuff. Well, one literally did it in the middle of fishing boats and the arm crushed this boat and the boat just like went all wobbly and shit, but somehow it didn't tilt and the people were all right. But the video camera, like the people caught it while it was happening, and I would have quite literally shit my
Oh
pants.
yeah, I would have been terrified.
Like all of a sudden you see all these fish fly in the air and everyone's like, what the fuck? And then just this giant arm's just like, boom, and hits the boat. Nothing happened though. It's crazy.
And that's wild. There was a couple summers in a row where I swam in the Ohio River, and I just like nowadays I look back on that, I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Honestly, I would still.
I wouldn't.
Even after we talk about it.
I
Like,
would-
if someone was like, hey, you want to go on a boat? And I'd be like,
Yeah, I'd go on the boat.
And then I would drink 6 beers and then jump in the water. And then a week later, I'd be like, oh, I can't believe I jumped in the Ohio River.
Oh, dude.
Just a never-ending cycle.
Dude, I'm so disgusting that when I went down to Charleston and we got in the river, we sweat all day. I drank fucking nooners all day, got in the river. Literally, when we got back, didn't even shower. and
yeah,
fell
see,
asleep.
that's fucking gross.
I was so gross. And then the
Nice.
best part about it is me and Brady literally woke up the next morning and drove all the way back to Wheeling without showering.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
We were
no.
just, dude, we're
No.
island river rats, dude.
Is
what
that
can
what
you
you
say?
guys are?
Yeah.
Are you guys just boat boys?
Yeah, I mean, we literally, we got back and Alex was like, you guys could use the shower if you want. We were like, we're good, dude. We're just going to lay here and fall asleep.
Couldn't
Damn.
do it. Couldn't do it.
Nasty boys.
We
Was
used
it-
to fucking like, what's that called? Wakeboard. I would like wakeboard on the river, and then we would drive. We'd boat up to this spot and jump off this like old abandoned fucking thing too. Just I don't know, stuff I just wouldn't do nowadays.
Yeah.
I would love to wakeboard again, but
Yeah.
not in the river.
I would like to wakeboard as well. I don't want to do anything in the ocean.
No.
Like I'll sit
No,
in a
I wouldn't
boat.
wakeboard in the
I
ocean.
want to sit in a boat, but like no, I'm not doing anything that involves me falling off of something and just being out in the
Yeah,
deep
right.
deep ocean.
I mean, truthfully,
Sorry.
yeah. I just feel like
it's
right
not
now,
happening.
I'll go boat in a river. I'll go boat on a lake. But you would have to sell me to get on a boat to get me out in the ocean.
I'd boat in the river, but not
See,
like
but
jet
we're talking
ski.
like swim.
Oh, you're talking swimming?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking about like
Sorry.
if I was like wakeboarding and then you know how you fall and
yeah.
they come and get you and I'm just floating in the ocean. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
I wouldn't
I
either.
agree.
I
People
wouldn't
do
it.
like those like Elliot, my friend Elliot did an Ironman where you literally have to
Yeah, yeah,
swim in the ocean.
Mhm.
Like and I'm like, no. Like, sorry, I'm not paying you to enter, it's like probably $100 some bucks to do the Ironman. I'm not paying $150 to do an Ironman and then might freaking get eaten by a shark while I'm doing it.
Dude,
no, thanks.
I would pay $150 to watch Elliot swim in the ocean.
See, I have a lot of fears and even like irrational fears, but for some reason, like the ocean isn't one of them.
I love the ocean.
See, I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't know. I'm not like that worried about being now.
Go ahead.
Competitive swimming is where I draw the line.
Right,
I
yeah,
couldn't do
exactly.
that, but
Yeah.
I more so just have a fear of like deep waters and then like water that you can't see through. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I had an experience. Have you guys ever seen or been to a beach where they do the banana boating? You
Yeah.
ever seen that?
Yeah.
Where they like pull a fucking big floaty
Really
thing.
fast.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they pull with a jet ski.
Yeah, like LeBron and D Wade and Melo did with Chris Paul. The infamous picture of them banana boating.
Oh, I never saw that.
I'll
I never.
pull it up
Well,
later.
anyways, one year we hit a wave and I fell off the banana boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're like,
In the
you
ocean.
know, you're like 50 yards off the coast. And I'm like freaking out because I can't see what's around me, can't touch. Like I don't like that feeling. Like when we just went to Hawaii, I would not have jumped off the boat on our boat ride that day if the fucking water wasn't crystal clear.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's
I
just
agree.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what I was on.
we did that at senior week in high school, and it was a blast.
It's fun as fuck.
I don't know
It
why.
is fun.
I don't know why this picture always makes me laugh so hard every time I pull it up. I mean, like Chris Paul literally, and I love it. He has such a wholesome smile on his face.
Like he's just having fun.
He's like 15 years old hanging with the boys on a banana boat in this picture.
I feel like banana boating will do that.
Yeah.
We did it like 8 a.m. and one of the funnest times I had at senior week.
I've never done it.
Bubba,
Yes.
back to what you said about how, like, did you say you have a lot of like irrational fears or something?
Yes, quite a few.
I don't think a fear of the ocean is like an irrational
No,
fear.
I was saying like I have fears and then like
Yeah.
fears that don't make sense as well.
I
But
mean, the fear of the ocean, I don't think is irrational, but like a fear of getting eaten by a shark
like, what?
is because like the chances are
You're
slim.
right, but it is like weird to think like
you're more likely to die of a refrigerator. More
Is that
people
a
die-
fact?
More people or a vending machine.
Vending machine.
damn.
More
Die.
people die every year of getting like a vending machine toppling over. I
think-
swear,
I'll
it kills
look
like 10 people a year.
Damn.
But like,
Watch
wha-
out for the
what,
vending machine.
What situation are you in where the vending machine's gonna
Because
topple?
it eats your money and you're pissed, so you're trying
so
to
you
shake
go like
it,
this and it falls?
and it falls
Damn.
on top of you.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Lesson learned: do not shake the vending machines.
That sounds like a weird like cheap independent made horror movie.
Yeah, they should make
The attack of
PSAs
the-
about that. Don't
Yeah.
shake babies.
Dude.
And don't shake vending machines.
Our Lady of Peace had the most legit vending machine to where, and for whatever reason, I tried this on multiple vending machines, but could only get it done on this one. I could get my arm up through the thing
Nice.
and up and grab what I wanted off the first two rows.
Dude, this
Clutch.
is a funny sentence here. It says the CPSC, don't know what that is aware of at least 37 deaths and 113 injuries since 1978 that have resulted from consumers rocking or tilting the machines in attempt to obtain free soda or money. That's just over 2 vending machine deaths per year. That's
See,
crazy.
That
my,
is-
my stats are off.
No, but
yeah.
still,
No,
like,
but that's since 1978.
that's such a wild
Right.
death.
The
like,
fact that
way to
anyone
die.
dies. From
Yeah.
that.
So
That's such
since,
a wild way to
since
die.
1978, 2 people have died from the vending machine.
You know,
every year.
you know, like I think a lot about that, and like you only get one life, and like when it ends, people are all gonna be like, "How did he go?"
Yeah.
Cheez-Its. Yeah, that would be a bummer.
And like, dude,
That
it would
would
just
be
be
a rough-
such
it
a
would
bummer
be.
to have to say that your family member died from a fucking vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so true though.
It
Like
is.
it's one thing to be like got struck by lightning, fell off a rock, but to literally
Fell off.
the embarrassment
Fell
would
off
be
a rock.
well, JT was pissed he didn't get his money back, and the old vending machine killed
Right?
him.
People, they wouldn't take you seriously.
They wouldn't
at
take you
first.
seriously.
So-
And I wouldn't take it
so-
seriously.
They think you were fucking.
So
Yeah,
all
that
of
is-
you, if that ever happens, I had a heart attack
Yeah.
or
Deal.
something
Got it.
cooler.
Yeah,
You can make
something-
up something even.
Deal. I'll tell him you died in the tough man in the
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Died in the ring.
Died in
Just
the ring.
a massive man.
A massive
just
man.
putting it all
Biblically
out there.
large.
Yeah, like Thor, like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that the most? No, that's a dumbass question. I was gonna say,
Just
is
say
that?
it.
I was gonna say, is that the most noble way to die? And then I was thinking, well,
yes, the West Virginia tough man.
Yeah, the most the most noble way to die has to be like in battle, right?
Yeah.
But I guess I don't necessarily mean the tough man, but I mean like I
In
feel like that'd be
combat,
such
yeah.
a badass way to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
If you were just a fighter and you just died in the ring. Whoa.
Laid it
Yeah.
all out there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, imagine like, oh man, you text all your friends before the fight. You're like, can't wait to go out after, and then you just die.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
We need to move on.
Well, back to we were talking about the ocean and shit. It made me think. I watched a really good. I think it's a Netflix original movie, animated movie. It's new, called The Sea Beast. And the main guy, it's animated, but the main voice actor is Carl Urban, Jake the Butcher.
Butcher?
Yeah, and they're just like these pirates hunting down like sea monsters. That's the gist of the movie, but it's just absolutely electric because it's not a Disney movie. So I keep thinking like, it doesn't have a happy ending, but I keep thinking like, oh, they're gonna Disney-fy it, but it's like a really good, just animated pirate movie with like some scary oceany things.
I'll watch anything to listen to Butcher's voice because it's a constant battle trying to figure out every word that comes
But-
out of his mouth.
Yeah, it is.
And I look forward
Yeah,
to
I
it.
watched the trailer to the movie
Well,
he's talking about. It looked really good.
Me and Angie watched it, and I swear, like during one of the parts, I was like, "This is the most terrifying scene of anything I've ever seen, and it's gonna give me nightmares." They fall in like it's a storm, and they're fighting a fucking monster, or whatever, and they fall in. But I'm gonna just say Billy Butcher. He falls in, and he's just like swimming around, and he looks down, and the sea monster is just below him, just staring up at him, and you just see his two big glowy eyes just staring. And I'm like, this is fucking terrifying. Like my biggest fear on earth. Oh, it was, dude. I was like contemplating turning the movie off.
That is actually my
I was
biggest fear.
terrified.
Being in the ocean somehow and like looking down and just seeing
Oh,
the shark like
terror-
spearheading up. That probably is my biggest
Oh
fear
my
too.
god. Yeah.
Sure.
Thalassophobia, fear of open water.
Is
And-
that what that's called?
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a. I should have figured there was a word.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the constant feeling like something's about to just like get you.
Yeah, and I just read the headline, but it was I think it was in India. One guy fell off a massive cargo boat and was treading water for 14 hours
Oh my
before they
gosh.
found him, and he survived.
See,
Wow.
that would be a fear of mine.
Yeah.
Because
fuck
I would
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Being stranded in the water. Yeah.
Ugh.
Fuck that.
Like I don't think any of us have been in any big life or death situations, but I'd like to think I wouldn't give up. But 14 hours, dude.
But like I
14
think,
hours.
I
Yeah,
think
I-
in that instance,
Yeah,
it
it's
becomes an out of
different,
body
but-
thing, and you literally just don't stop fighting
Yeah.
for your life. I feel like.
I feel
I mean,
that.
14 hours though, you're right. Like that's a serious amount of time.
Yeah.
Like even just swimming, like again, I'll bring back to my Hawaii story when we got off the boat and was snorkeling.
Yeah.
And like that's like that was like 20 feet deep, but I could see the bottom. But like even just trying to float there for like a half an hour, I was getting tired.
Dude, I'd be swimming and like would look down and be like, It's only been 15 minutes. What the
Dude,
fuck? I
14
feel like I've been on it forever.
Isn't there, correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe you guys don't even know this story, but isn't there a famous, like World War II battleship that sunk?
Oh,
Was it the USS West Virginia?
Yeah.
I don't know the
And
answer.
the crew was stranded in the water for like a long, long time, and they ended up
Isn't there a
they
movie
ended up
about
getting
that?
attacked by sharks.
There's a movie about that.
Is there?
I thought so. Isn't that Unbroken movie where that dude's a track star too? I swear that happens. They're like
Well,
stranded at sea.
I know that the guy that helped like run the church up at Our Lady of Peace was part of that. I think
Holy shit.
Isn't like I'm just even looking it up though. Isn't it just kind of crazy that in World War I or II or whenever this was, they all just had boats and shit that were named after states, and everybody's like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Let's
cool.
ride." Broncos.
Did you
country.
find anything?
No, I just googled USS West Virginia, and I've been staring at
it
the
might
boat.
it might not be the USS West Virginia, but maybe
on.
I'm saying USS West Virginia because I know a guy from West Virginia that was a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we got USS Maryland, California, Nevada, Arizona. It's crazy. Well, dude, okay, so since you guys are looking that up, speaking of movies, I just saw something. We can go back if you guys find anything. But did you just see that James Gunn came out and said that he thinks a rated R Scooby-Doo 3 movie could work today if they asked to do it with the original cast?
So like rated R, like comedy wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
He's so
That would
fucking
be
fire,
sick.
dude.
Yeah.
Velma.
I don't know.
Okay, here I found it.
All right, cool.
July 30th. So we're almost to the anniversary of this. July 30th, 1945, the United States ship, the USS Indianapolis, was torpedoed and sunk by a Japanese submarine. From a crew of 1,196 sailors and Marines, 300 went down with the ship,
Fuck.
and 900 men survived the initial sinking, but many were succumbed to shark attacks.
Dude.
Just because of like an air pocket, right? So you're like submerged, but like there's probably this much air. Is that how it happened?
No, I know.
Or,
I
or
think-
did they come to the top?
Yeah, like they were floating in the water. It was a situation like that where I think it took like hours for them to be rescued, and like a lot of the guys were attacked by sharks waiting,
Yeah, it's
What a shitty feeling being like, okay, I survived the boat attack. Like, there's a chance people are gonna come get me, and then all of a sudden you just see this swarm of sharks just come gobble up the boys.
Wow, this
Yeah.
gets even a little bit crazier. The stuff I didn't realize about this. It was the greatest loss of life at sea from a single ship in the U.S. Navy history.
Damn.
Also, the ship was on a mission to deliver atomic bombs.
holy shit.
That's serious.
Damn.
Wow.
All right, can I put my tinfoil hat on real quick?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, dude, I love tinfoil.
So do you know
hats.
how, remember before there was reports of like Navy trained dolphins, and then like Russia came out and said they had these kind of sharks that they were training? What if those sharks that attacked those guys with the atomic bombs, what if they were Russian trained sharks killing
What? This
the
was
US
like
people?
100 years ago.
What, dude? You don't think that? I mean,
Maybe.
remember the
Yeah.
Philadelphia experiment, dude? They were teleporting people back
That
then.
is a fact.
You know what I mean?
Not speculation. That's actual fact.
You know that story?
No clue.
All right, I'll give you the cliff notes of it because I can't really remember it perfectly.
Me and Jake trying to explain history is like an
So fun.
it's like an episode of Drunk History, except we're not drunk.
We're not drunk. We're just trying to figure it out. So they had like this beam thing, and they were testing teleportation. This is back in like early 1900s, okay? And they shoot this beam, and they hit this boat, and it disappeared from the spot it was at in Philadelphia, showed up down in like Baltimore or whatever for a couple seconds. People saw it there. Then it disappeared again, went back to the original spot, and when the boat went back to the original spot, the people were stuck inside the walls of the boat.
I'll have to do some research.
Dude,
Oh,
research
it's
that.
crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
So it took 4 days for those guys to get rescued.
4?
4 days they were
Tapping.
floating in the water.
Were they on a raft?
Over 150 fellow crewmen being picked off by sharks. It's the deadliest mass shark attack in human history.
Would you rather know what time it is the whole time, or would you rather had no clue?
I'd probably No clue because
I agree.
Yeah.
you're gonna keep looking at the clock like every minute.
Dude, I'm convinced those were Russian trained sharks, dude.
Dude, they could have been.
Are sharks that smart?
Could be.
Because I know dolphins are pretty
Not as
smart.
smart as dolphins.
Not
Yeah,
as
no,
smart
it's-
as orcas.
Or orcas. Orcas are terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, they scare the shit out of
But
me.
you want to know a fact? There's never been an orca attack a human in the wild. They've only attacked humans when they've been
That's
crazy.
in
SeaWorld.
captivity.
Yeah.
in SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
SeaWorld. We hate you here.
Fuck SeaWorld.
We fucking hate you here.
Dude, I was in a blackfish rabbit hole for a while, like
I cry every time I
hugely
watch it.
boycotting SeaWorld. I still am. And I watched blackfish like multiple times. I was like fascinated by it.
I don't like zoo. Honestly,
No, same. I'm the same way. I feel the same.
You know, it sucks because like I have fond memories of going to the good zoo here in Wheeling as a kid. And like I took my nieces to boot the zoo last year and like that's a cool thing, but a few of the exhibits just left you just like sad for the animal.
Yeah.
Just like this isn't right.
It sucks because as a kid, it's the coolest and most exciting
Yeah.
thing you can do. But as an adult, it's like just bums me the fuck
Yeah,
out.
it's just very sad.
I just can't believe they have a polar bear in Pittsburgh Zoo.
Yeah, I know.
Like in the
I
summer,
don't get that.
there's a polar bear, and I'm like, this dude can't be having a good time.
Nah.
It's not right.
No.
Is he even really a polar bear at that point?
Or is he just an albino grizzly bear?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or is he
some would
just-
say he's just,
Another bear.
or he's just American now.
Yeah. Fuck. He's
know
an
what I mean?
American bear now.
Yeah. That's it.
He's an American white bear. Did you guys see the pictures of the mysterious holes in the bottom of the ocean floor
No,
that came out this week?
I must follow the wrong accounts on Twitter.
Harry, dude, it's kind of crazy, bro. So there's literal.
Yeah.
So you know how last week or whatever, or 2 weeks ago, we saw the galaxy. Now
Yes.
there's these pictures of the ocean floor where there are just like giant marking holes on the ocean ground. I mean, dude, if that's
Like
not aliens,
hieroglyphic.
I don't know what
things?
it is. I think it's where like Aquaman or Atlantis they go.
Dude, it
inside
could
to
be
their
like
place.
secret civilizations just in Earth's core, dude. How
Yeah.
do we know? Just like I said, how do we know Antarctica stops where the map says it stops?
Dude, that still fucks me up.
How do we know that?
Yeah.
Unless I've been in outer space and I'm looking down at Antarctica, how do I actually know that's where it stops?
I know.
Do we actually know how does the Earth rotate? It just spins like this, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't-
on an axis and
Right,
then
yeah.
it revolves around.
Yeah, well,
The
it's
sun.
going like this, but it's spinning
Spinning it.
itself as it's going, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the bottom
Little
has
double spin
never.
action.
Do we really know what's underneath? Like, have we ever?
Well, I'm sure they know, like NASA, but that doesn't mean we've seen everything. Like they hide stuff.
I
You know what I'm
just
saying.
I feel like the older I get, the more I learn that nobody knows anything.
Because
about
people have
anything.
traveled around the world like this way.
yeah,
Has anyone traveled around the world like
I
that?
doubtful.
Oh, I'm doing it.
until now.
I'm gonna be the first guy.
Until now.
Oh, I'm doing it.
I'm probably gonna find something I don't want to find.
Actually, Zac Efron may have done it.
We need season.
He's a
2.
world traveler.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. There's just so much stuff that just it's crazy. I don't even know how to put it to words. I saw the picture of it, and again, it could not have even been the ocean floor. Remember, this is pictures. I don't know what it is, but I saw these line things. I'm like, it literally looks like a fucking You know how when there's the drawbridge doors, how like the connecting things look like this, like
Yes.
that's literally what it looked like to me on the ocean floor.
It's probably just the movement of tectonic plates. That's a real thing.
That is a real thing. That is true.
True. Good point.
Maybe that was legitimately the tectonic plate right there.
But they say that like the plates only shift like 2 inches a year, something crazy. Like you wouldn't ever notice it.
Yeah. They found it.
Well,
Like in another however many, like another fucking like 10,000 years, California might be split off.
That really might not be the worst thing.
yeah.
though. I'm kind of
Well,
I'm kind of rooting for it, honestly. Sorry, just kidding, but
No, I'm not. That'd be sick.
yeah, it'd be so sick.
California, California is my mic working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Check.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just fucked with my cord for
You're
a
good,
second.
yeah,
I got nervous.
You're 3. You're number tree.
I'm number 3.
At
okay.
this-
Tree.
I you know, everyone when you like talk
Bubba
about
did a
California or picture California, it's like you only ever talk about LA, like Southern California, you know?
Yeah, that is
But
true.
I feel like Northern California is so much cooler.
Probably.
It's like got all those like vineyards and
It's where
cool
Humboldt-
fucking
You know
shit.
where I want to go? Like, I want to go somewhere, the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Washington or Oregon or probably Northern
That would be
California.
Yeah.
I see so many cool like
Wa-
videos of nature
Washington
and
looks
shit.
beautiful.
If
Yeah.
trivia night at the bar has taught me anything, it's that I am horrible at geography.
Mhm.
Geography is
So
pretty
that-
hard.
That's one thing I want to get better at. Like, where is San Francisco?
I think that's Southern California.
But
I
it's
believe.
Southern.
Why did you have to like
I don't
point
know.
it
No,
out?
I was
no.
just curious.
Because
I,
I
think,
would-
I think San
I think it's
Francisco's
northern.
above.
I
It's
have
above
no
LA.
idea.
All I know is San Francisco is the Bay. That's what they
Yeah.
call the Bay.
The Bay
No,
Area.
or the Bay Area. Yeah,
Let's find out.
yeah. I mean, it is funny when I think of California, I just think of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I mean.
And it gives me a very negative connotation or thinking about California. Like, I have
Yeah.
no thought to go there.
Yeah, because let's
Yeah.
be real. Like Los Angeles is a fucking shithole.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, we've hit the point in humanity where like there's just too many humans on Earth. So like you go to any of the like massive cities in the world, and in my opinion, they're just shitholes.
Yeah.
Like New York City, Los Angeles. You couldn't pay me to live either of those places.
Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shithole.
Even though Detroit, it was a literal ghost town until the sun went down.
The Paris to the east.
And then
right?
West.
It was.
It was
too.
a fucking ghost
Wherever
town,
the
and then
world
the sun
Paris
went
is.
down, and it was like apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, it is weird if you think about it. Yeah, I know new buildings and stuff have been built, but most places in the United States, we just deal with like houses and buildings that have been around forever. It's like we don't ever knock stuff down and
Yeah.
build new stuff. Like this house was built in the 50s or 60s. It's 2022. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we have all these buildings in all these big cities. It's like, oh yeah, this building is beautiful. It was built in the early 19 or 1800s. It's like, what have we done? We don't build dick.
Yeah.
We don't do shit.
Dude.
All we do is ruin everything.
I saw
Put that on a T-shirt.
I can't remember what country it was. Somewhere in Africa. They have like this plan to take their entire civilization in their country and put it into one big long
It's Saudi Arabia.
150-kilometer long building
I saw this.
where everyone lives in it.
I saw this.
And I'm like, if this is a real plan and a real idea, that's actually terrifying.
Do you know the
yeah,
first
that
thing
is,
I-
that like disgusts
The
me.
first thing I thought of was, you know how in the Kenobi series where he goes to that place and it's all that city that's in one circle, like it's one,
Oh, you're talking about in Mando.
or is it man?
Yeah, yeah.
There's that city that's like one
Yeah, he
big
goes
circle.
to like a Halo ring.
Yeah.
city.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
what I thought of. It
Yeah.
was literally just a flat line of, it's a vertical city. Yeah, but dude, how
It made me think of that one Chris Pratt movie where he's on a spaceship.
with Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes, that's what it made me think of.
They,
Because
they should pay me to be an independent contractor to tell them that that's a terrible idea.
seriously, but it was like to help the environment, which like I guess it makes sense in that regard. But that seems like terrifying, and it seems like you're low key like in a prison.
Yeah, and it's not Babylon when there was 1,500 people.
Yeah.
Like, there's millions. That would never work.
It was weird.
Yeah, it makes you worried and makes you think though, because it's like, imagine if they pulled it off, you could fit so many more people. They could just keep making these line cities, and there would just be so many of us here. Yeah, like look at this, just one fucking big ass line, all the way across, and it's vertical.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
it's supposed to be a building.
It's
How do you-
150.
Are you allowed out of the building?
I'm sure. I think like the top of it is kind of looks like the Great Wall
Yeah.
of China,
Like everything
where
would
you
be
can
in
like
this.
go on top of it.
Did Donald Trump design that?
Maybe.
he might have.
It's called Trump.
Trump's wall.
Yeah, Trump's Great Wall of China.
Trump's. It's a 105-mile long city, and it'll snake through the Saudi Arabia desert.
That's trash.
But what's wild though As the Saudis got the money, they'll fucking
Yeah,
do it.
that's what I mean. They're
They'll
so
do it.
They're so filthy rich. They will do it.
Yeah.
But why would you want to do that? It's weird to. It's like it makes me think of like
Yeah,
a weird
I don't
utopian
know.
or dystop, whatever
Yeah,
word is the
yeah.
right word.
Well, it
society.
depends. Yeah.
Like, what guy came up with that idea and
Probably-
was like, "I want to do that, and we're gonna do it."
I don't know.
But for what reasoning? Like, what was he thinking? Like, oh, this will be sick.
Well, they said in the video it's to help to save the world environment,
yeah.
which I guess like I kind of get that because you're not taking up that much.
Are we getting China on board?
I don't.
China. Yeah, but this
If
pe-
the
this
United
petrifies
States
me.
did that, we would all die.
This
and kill
petrifies
ourselves.
me, dude, because like all that would have to happen is they would just have to lock all of the outsides and put a castle at the end, and then one ruler could be like, "You all are mine now.
Yeah.
You can't leave."
Yeah.
What if someone decides to attack it?
I don't know.
There's your yeah.
We should
They
bring
could
back
never
notes.
do it because they boom like all you'd have to do is bomb one thing and you would kill the whole civilization.
Yeah, imagine just like you build your thing in a straight line.
If you
You're
cre-
like do the
yeah.
work for the bombers.
If you
They could
create
just fly straight line. Just
if you created any kind of enemies, yeah, they could just take you out in 1 second.
Dude, not if they have a fucking button, dude, and the whole city goes underground in 30 seconds.
Now we're talking.
Now we're fucking talking.
Now we're
dude.
talking some Star Wars.
And the whole shit just
shit.
bzzz, like it could survive any ice age. It could survive any global warming.
Now you're making me think it's like that train.
Dude, the
What's that?
Saudis might be onto something.
is
that
that?
show that came out like last year.
Yeah,
or
there's
whatever?
a movie on it too with Chris Evans.
Snowpiercer.
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 Now I'm thinking it's the train, and everyone in the back of the train is like the poor people, and the further up you get in the 105-mile long wall, the richer people get.
Maybe the Saudis are onto something. Maybe
No, they're not. I
they're
hate
taking over
Yeah,
golf.
so
dude.
so
They're
you
gonna take
build
over cities.
you build this long fucking thing, and so people decide they want to move into it. Is everyone just like is everyone living the same little thing, or do you have freedom to like build your own? Like, do you buy off sections of it? Like you said, will the rich people get to buy like a whole mile's worth
Yeah.
of it, or like? It's a stupid fucking concept.
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
don't
like
like
sitting
it.
here trying to fucking think about it.
I don't
this,
like it.
This is what the inside would look like.
Dumb.
Let me see. Flip it on over here this way.
Just a bunch of trees and shit.
I'm sure the air would be pretty fresh if that's the actual design. I don't like it.
Nah, not a fan. Not a fan.
I don't like it though. Seems like a scary bad idea. Seems like Hunger Games
Those
vibes
goddamn
to me.
Saudis.
According to the Saudis, artificial intelligence will be central to how people will live in the 50-meter high, 200-meter wide structure, car-free, carbon-neutral bubble that will boost near total sustainability and a temperate, regulated microclimate. It will eliminate carbon emissions by 2060.
See, I mean, that's cool, but why can't you just do like a dome or something?
Yeah,
does it
why do you have
be
to
in
make
Why
it
line?
does it have to be a
line?
straight line? It just seems weird.
They
Yeah.
just had to get all futuristic on it. It's like look at like you know what I mean? Like Elon Musk makes his Cybertruck look like a fucking stupid thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to get futuristic on us.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of a fan. I kind of want to move there. I kind of just see what it's about.
I'd rather move to the moon than do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a thing. I bet they're gonna start making.
Vacations to the moon.
Oh, you want to take a vacation to the moon? Take Elon Musk's Tesla rocket for $60,000 a night.
Yeah.
Like
Fl-
Disney World, Star Wars
fly,
hotel thing, $5,000 a night or
Yeah,
something
that's
crazy.
crazy.
I think there's actually a treaty that's I'm pretty sure like all of us as nations have said that we won't colonize the moon.
Until we do.
Yeah.
Until
Wh-
somebody does and it causes a
America
war.
does.
What about that rocket? The rocket that supposedly landed or hit the moon that nobody's
Nobody
claiming?
claimed, yeah.
That's weird.
Oh yeah,
Is anyone
what is
thinking that
what is
could
that?
be like an aliens
It's
thing?
probably China,
I
but
was gonna say it's probably fucking
It's
it's China or like
North
Pakistan,
yeah.
or North Korea. They're like, oh,
now
we
he
did.
says he's gonna bomb everybody.
So here's the
again.
thing. They were recording old Neil Armstrong take his first steps on the moon. Who put the camera out there? Think about that.
Well, it was the director in Los Angeles that filmed the shot of them on the moon,
Yeah.
and then they put it on
But
TV.
he didn't fly that mission alone, did he?
No.
there's two other
But
guys.
how was
Yeah.
there a camera outside
in the
already?
ship.
I think it was probably one of the other guys went up, but I don't think that was real, anyways.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make here.
I don't either. And
It
it-
was
Oh, they
real.
already have a nice camera set up with perfect angle to see the American flag and old Neil Armstrong.
They set it up.
But who set it up?
yeah,
Like,
they did set it up. You're right. It was a
isn't
setup.
Neil supposed to be the first man to walk on
Yep.
the moon?
Oh, he was to walk on it, but they landed upon it, and then he just stepped out of the.
Who set up the camera, Bubba?
I'll look it up right now.
Dude, it was probably one of the Transformers, because wasn't the other guy in one of the Transformers movies? The third
Oh,
Transformers.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top thing. All I typed in was who set up, and look what the
What
top
the-
thing
dude,
is. They're listening to me.
Technology is weird.
Yeah, they're fucking listening.
All I
That's why.
typed in was who set up, and the rest of it says the camera for Neil Armstrong.
I hate this
No
place.
way.
I hate this place.
No way.
I hate this place. What? That's crazy.
They're watching us.
And then you have some nerd to be like, well, that's not true. They're not listening to us.
They just mounted a camera on the
Yeah.
module
Yep.
No.
for it.
Sus.
Mounted a camera on the descent
Sus.
stage of the lunar module and pointed it at the steps.
Sus.
Dude, it's more fun though to think that rocket is from like an alien
alien
species though, but it's probably not.
It's probably, yeah, you're right. It's probably China.
Yeah,
China.
or
China's
Elon.
listening to us right now.
So do you
because
know?
of TikTok.
Well,
I
dude,
learned that on Rogan.
I did
Fuck
too, and they requested to get TikTok removed from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store like ASAP, because they said they were still tracking all of us Americans' stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is kind of crazy. Like, I'm putting the hat back on. So it is kind of crazy how obviously America's losing its goddamn mind, right? And other countries are losing their mind too. But the US TikTok is completely different from the one in China, I guess. Like the one
It is.
like the one in China promotes like education and like sports and camaraderie, and our TikTok's like people farting in balloons and like
Well,
twerking and shit.
that's what I was like. Even if they do get all the data, like, what's it going to tell? Like our TikTok trends?
No, it's literally going to be like, this is the address I'm going to get Harry when we take over the United States.
I don't care.
That's how I
Come and
Dude,
try to take it.
Yeah,
I
take it.
kind of feel the same way about it. It's like they're tracking, but like
Did I sit
I
there
have an
for
iPhone,
7
like-
hours a day on
yeah,
TikTok?
I'm already
Like, I
getting
don't care.
yeah. Like I feel
Oh, yeah. I don't care about, dude, listen, they've been able to track us since fucking ever. So it doesn't even matter. You know how I've had my war on billboards these last couple, like, I don't like the doctor billboard. So I saw
Yes.
a billboard in Morgantown that really scared me today. And I know you can probably read it, and I don't know how to
I
say
can't. I can't see that.
I don't know how to say this without like coming off wrong, but like I was driving in Morgantown today, and there was a billboard that flashed on that was just in straight Chinese with a Chinese guy on it.
really.
And like I couldn't read it, didn't know what it said. It's the first time in my life I've ever seen a billboard with this Chinese guy on it with his American name, and the whole billboard was in Chinese.
Did it have any like WVU
Any company
stuff
on it? Yeah.
I couldn't read it.
But like it didn't have the university logo or anything.
No.
I was thinking maybe it was like a sign for international
It was
students.
it was up by Walmart. And again, I'd be saying this if it was in any other language, Spanish, whatever. But like, it was just very odd. I was driving and I looked up at this billboard and I like did a double take. I was like, I can't read this billboard.
Did you like contemplate your whole existence for a second?
Yeah, I was like, is there a glitch in the sim?
Yeah.
Is the Simmy glitching?
It is weird.
Sorry, I just had to get that off.
Whoever
my
bought
chest.
the billboard is paying for nothing.
Yeah,
I'll get their thing across.
it's true.
Oh, here's the thing. Mega Millions
Yeah.
Yeah.
up to $1 billion. I bought a ticket. Did you guys?
I'm gonna buy a ticket tomorrow. Drawings tomorrow night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If either of you guys win $1 billion, will you give me $1 million?
Yes.
yeah,
of
dude.
course.
I'll-
If I had a bill, I wouldn't know what to.
Yeah, $1 billion is sometimes people just throw around $1 billion and not realize like how much that actually is.
I would
Yeah.
put George Clooney to shame with what he did in His Boys, cutting them $1 million check. Dude, I'd probably give all my close people like $10 million,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't even be a dent.
No,
Because
it wouldn't even be a
billion. Yeah.
Yeah.
chunk pulled out of
Uh-uh.
it.
$1 billion is literally 1,000 millions. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you put it that way.
Well, yeah, remember we looked up the seconds thing. It was like a million was like 13 seconds and a billion's like
Yeah.
33 days.
Yeah.
See,
Something
that's
I
the
forgot
one that
we did that. Yeah.
that is mind blowing to me. How different a million to a billion actually is when we did it
Yeah.
in time or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, we're just so used to it now because you hear like Bezos has a billion, Gates has
That's
a
what I
like,
mean, dude. The $1 billion term just gets thrown around so loosely nowadays with all the, especially with social media. All the 1%ers are on fucking social media being dumbasses.
And dude, listen, people sue me. I want to be able to buy a Billionaire Boys Club hoodie and really be in the Billionaire Boys Club. How cool would that be?
A billion.
What would anybody do anything crazy if you won?
It's a good question.
Honestly, see, we sit here thinking what we would do, but then if that actually happened, I feel like everything.
Yeah,
would be
everything goes
different.
out the window.
But I think I would just obviously, like I said in Greg's, quit my job on the spot. I literally would call my boss and said, "I'm done. Love you. I'll toss you some money if you want me to." I'd buy a beach house. I'd buy some rental properties, and then I think I would just chill and travel the world and have some income from rental properties, and then,
So it's good you're just thinking about yourself here. I would donate money to Easter Seals and make a very, very hefty donation to Easter Seals because they helped me when I was a little kid for free. Now I'm just playing with you. That was perfect timing for me to do that.
I mean, dude, like I'd buy I'd immediately start buying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'd buy like all my dream cars like all at once. I'd buy the beach house I've always wanted. I'd start setting the plans to build my dream house.
You know what's crazy? After you did all that,
yeah,
you
then
probably
what?
have like $990 million left.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have just way too much money left. And then you'd just be like, well, what do I do with myself? You'd have to constantly have something planned.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
I think
mean-
I also, since I'd have all the time to do everything, I would try to become I would take I'd be like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu master or something.
Yeah, something like that.
You
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'd start doing a lot of like passion projects.
Yeah.
I would like travel to Italy for a summer
Yeah.
and like study cooking like food.
Sick.
I do like a lot of shit like
I'd
that.
hang out with Andrew Tate for sure, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a big fan of Andrew Tate.
But if we're being real, now that this just dawned on me because I've thought of this a lot. If I hit for $1 billion, if I became a billionaire, one of my top priorities would be to like buy up almost all of downtown Wheeling
That'd be sick.
and
Yeah,
just
that'd be
do it
cool.
myself.
That'd be
I'd be like,
so
you want
sick.
we want to rejuvenate downtown?
See that to be like the king of
That's
wheeling
what
would
I'm
be
talking
sick.
about.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
I would.
that would be cool.
I would make a list of all of my sworn enemies
that too.
and
yeah.
buy all of the companies that they work for and fire them.
Yeah.
Just send Bob Nutting packing.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah,
move to
See
Pittsburgh.
just straight up dodgeball, like buy Globo Gym and just fire White Goodman.
Yeah.
I for sure would buy a sports team, and it would definitely try to be either the Pirates or the Penguins,
Yeah, dude.
because the Steelers aren't going to sell.
I'd say I'd try to buy the Broncos, but they just sold for 4.6.
What? See, what would I buy like that?
Right.
What would I want
See,
to buy like that?
Yeah, we probably couldn't even. $1 billion probably doesn't even get you a sports team these
you
days.
probably could buy maybe a baseball team or or a hockey.
I'd buy the
team.
Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Bananas.
That would
there
just
you
be
go.
my sports
I'd
team.
buy the Wild Things.
That'd
Yeah,
be
there
sick.
you go. And just soup
They
up
probably
the
only
shit.
cost like $25,000.
Yeah. Bring back the Rough Riders.
Yeah. Now what would you do?
I have it all planned out. I don't know. I'm much more like ground level though. I would immediately quit my job, and that'd be kind of sad because I'm finally like getting the hang of it. But I would quit. I would go get it, make a lot of people sign NDAs, give some money to my family and my friends. I think I would move to like a decent city and not get like anything crazy.
No,
Like, I don't know.
I feel the same though.
Like people would know
yeah.
I had money, but people wouldn't know I had
Yeah.
See,
I think I would- I think I'd
655 million. I think you get at the end.
I think
would-
I'd stay in West Virginia.
I
it
wouldn't
being
go
a-
far.
you
I'd
know what
like
I
go to
mean,
like
though?
North Carolina.
But like being a
ish.
billionaire in West Virginia versus like being a billionaire in California.
No, fuck California.
Well,
Yes,
but like
yes,
any,
yes,
but
yeah,
like
I know
any
what you mean,
big.
yeah.
But that's a good point. Like, would you want to be a lonely multi-millionaire?
Well, I would just bring everyone
or would
with
you
me.
just live here? Yeah.
Yeah, I for sure would like not let anybody in this town know that I just
yes.
hit it for
Oh,
$1 billion.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'd start buying up stuff like anonymously, like under like a shell corporation or something, and people, all the bigwigs around town would be like, "What's happening?"
Yeah, dude.
They
for
would-
sure.
I
They
wouldn't
would
quit my
shiver.
job at first. I'd keep working my job until I had one of those days where my boss pissed me off, and I'd be like, "You know what, bro? Fuck you.
You know what? I
Fuck
just
you,
bought this
Marty.
I'm outta
company and
here.
you're
Yeah.
fired, dude.
I just bought this company."
like Beth Dutton, dude.
And
Fuck.
fuck you, Marty.
No, dude. Yeah, okay. Now that we're thinking of this, I'd buy land and I would make my own lake
That'd be
in
cool.
West Virginia.
Where?
Somewhere in West Virginia, dude. I would find a plot of land in West Virginia.
You should just
Massive.
buy a lake that's already in West Virginia. You know,
Can you
true.
buy a
just
lake?
buy a cheap
That's
lake.
not baller enough, though.
Yeah, dude, I would
you're-
make
mean,
my
you're right.
own.
I would buy the whole
That'd be
Atlantic Ocean.
wild. How do you? How could you?
How do you? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where
I
you'd
don't know.
find
How do you
enough
do
land
that?
in the state to make
I would
a lake.
find houses of people that I dislike and buy all their houses and flood it.
Just be like,
everywhere.
I'm turning this into a damn lake.
And
You're
fucked.
fucked. Get the fuck out.
It'd be awesome, dude. It'd be so fun.
In about a year, I'm gonna be swimming right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a boat right here.
Yeah, and you're gonna be fucking living under Perkins, you bum.
What?
No, that'd be
like
fun.
turn? I don't even know. I'm trying to think somewhere here in Wheeling that you could just start flooding into a mini lake.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. The funniest one would be Woodsdale, just because a lot
Yeah.
of people live there.
You just flood.
Where
Just
where
flood
would be the
Woodsdale.
best place in Wheeling for a lake? I don't know.
Um,
It's hard. It's a hard question.
It is hard because you kind
There's
of
not a lot.
nah. There's
Everywhere's
really
a
not.
hill. Like
Yeah.
there's
yeah,
no
so you gotta
flat.
find the perfect like.
Yeah.
Or you just
Elm
find,
Grove.
Oh, or you
Sorry,
just,
Bubba.
Elm Grove is a stork.
or you just
I was
find
trying to think of the flattest. Elm Grove's
Honestly,
you
fairly
gotta
flat.
find the richest, the home of the richest people.
yeah, that's true.
Make
But that's
that
like
the way.
high. I feel like
That
it's
is
too
higher
hilly
ground.
up. It wouldn't work.
You know what would
I
make
got
a
money, dude.
decent lake place? Honestly, is Elm Terrace in Elm Grove.
Yeah.
You could flood that area up and really make a nice. Sorry, Tig. I know you live right above the terrace, but you'll get a nice. Your property value will go up
Hey,
because you're
Tig.
gonna have a
Hey,
lakefront
Tig,
home.
Sell your house now, dude. Sell it now. Because underwater.
That
Yeah, that'd be
you
so
easily
cool.
flood that area.
Or it would be cool to just find like a cool not I don't want to say run down, but an older beach city or town and just like buy that whole town and redo the whole
Just
town.
start your own Dubai.
Yeah.
Definitely, we do what we've talked about before and like buy up one of those old ghost towns with like no one in it anymore and
Yeah.
just turn it back into a town. And I'm talking like start it up like old school.
We just
Talking
name it
Like,
missionary.
I'm talking,
Talking
missionary.
missionary.
Just name it. What would
What's
the
that
town
from?
name be?
It's what's it? 22 Jump Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. The one where the guy's on top and the girl's on the
her
bottom.
back.
Yeah, on her back.
What would the town name be? The Billionaire Boys Town?
I'm trying to think.
It would be
dude.
whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah.
to
Yeah, it
be.
would be.
It would fucking change every goddamn day because I can do it.
I don't know, but I could just picture it like I'm picturing like really, really make it old school. Like have only one like general store on the corner, the fucking little sheriff's office.
Have a
over
nice
there.
pub.
Yeah, a couple nice pubs.
Name it the Garrison.
Any corporation tries to move in, like, hey, we want to build a Dollar General.
Hey,
here.
Nope.
Get
hey,
the fuck
hey,
out.
McDonald's.
Fuck out.
Hey, McDonald's, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we don't want you, dude. I don't want you. But if like some old lady's like, I would like to start a soup shack and be like, here's some money.
Yeah.
You fucking do
Yeah.
it.
Like, think about it this way: you start your own town, but you're so filthy rich that like no outside corporation can move in, but you just build your own versions of those stores.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like instead of a Dollar General, you got like the Dollar,
Mart.
Corporal.
Lieutenant.
yeah, like the Dollar whatever,
Captain
like the
Dollar.
Dollar
Captain,
Colonel.
Captain Dollar.
And you
Yeah.
build, and that's yours. It's just a fucking knockoff.
Yeah, just
And then you build your own fucking fast food restaurant. That's just a knockoff.
And then you have Walmart, and we would just name it floor store.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know we
anything.
talked. Is it North Korea? What did they do? We talked about it on here before.
Oh, it's Iraq. It was
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
When Saddam Hussein applied for the
Yeah.
McDonald's and they declined it, and he literally just made a McDonald's with like one letter wrong and did it. Or you could just do what Russia did. They took all of the empty McDonald's when McDonald's pulled out of Russia, and they just opened up their own fast food restaurant selling the same exact food
Yeah.
and called it their own. So yeah, you could do that. Yeah, just knock off everybody, bro.
Everything.
And,
Yeah.
and they couldn't do shit about it.
No, no.
Because I'd be like, see you, dude.
What's some other corporations that we could copy and steal their names from?
Be fucking dope. It'd be like
Walmart, McDonald's.
instead of Subway, you could do like train station.
yeah, yeah.
And like it would, like you could just flip everything.
Instead of Best Buy, Great Get.
Great get. There it
Horrible
is,
buy.
dude. Yeah. I like it.
Instead of Target, just make it like
Bullseye.
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 yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're on to this. We're on to something.
Yeah.
Dude, I could completely see making our own fucking whole.
Well, I
place.
learned today also that China makes like fake cities. Like they have a fake Paris, like in France,
I
but
believe
it's in
it.
China.
Really?
Yeah, I learned that
I
today.
didn't know
Huh.
that.
China's
They,
weird.
they'll take like big historic things and make their own little version. Kind of like, I guess, how we have Chinatown. I guess.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, don't they have like they have that shit in Las Vegas though?
Yeah,
Like
there's an
Caesar's
Eiffel
Palace,
Tower there.
Eiffel Tower.
Dang.
Just the real Caesar's
I've been on top
Palace.
of the Eiffel Tower in Vegas.
Is it tight?
It was cool, but it was like a Bud Light was $18.
Oh man.
Could you? And that was fucking in 2018. It's probably like $25 now.
Yeah.
I just don't know why in that scenario I literally don't give a fuck how
No,
much.
that's what I mean. I went up to
Why-
the bar. I was
yeah.
like, "Can I get a Bud Light?" And the guy was like, "It'll be $18." Like I should have just been like, "No," and walked
Yeah.
away. But I was like, "Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
oh,
reasonable.
Well,
Yeah.
give me two.
Yeah.
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 Make it two.
That's a deal. Can I get a bucket while we're
$36 for 2 beers.
Was it at least a bottle?
No, it was a fucking aluminum
See,
bottle.
that's, that's where I draw the line.
Bubba,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I will buy an expensive. I will not buy an expensive aluminum
It was
bottle.
bullshit.
Aluminum bottles are trash.
Stink.
They're terrible. They taste terrible.
They are awful.
Tastes like you're
I'm
drinking
so
pennies.
I'm so glad other people think this way because I swear I said it for years and people just looked at me and was kind of like, "Oh, dude, if it's got alcohol in it, I'll drink it. Whatever. I don't care the taste. I'm here to get drunk."
Oh my
like,
god.
okay.
I'm here to turn up with the boys.
I'm turning
dude.
up when I'm like
Oh, bro, you
when I'm
drinking
turning
a
up. I
seltzer,
don't
you're
even. I
fucking
can't even
pussy.
taste it.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
drinking White Claw,
You,
dude.
you might as well form a bottle of aluminum fucking foil and just
Serious.
drink. Just put your teeth on aluminum foil and
Yeah.
drink out of that.
Dude, like if you're a bar and you're gonna start serving the aluminum bottles, just serve me a can at that point.
Yeah.
I would much rather have a
I
can.
would
Same.
much rather drink out of the can.
Aluminum bottles
I
are
agree.
last.
I actually
Literally
agree
last.
with that. I'd even like even the 16-ounce cans. Like
Yeah.
at that point where you know it's gonna get hot at the bottom. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
But
you're
see-
drinking a White Claw? I drink Budweiser and Scotch on the rocks.
Bud Heavy's the only thing. I
Bud
drink,
Heavy's
dude.
only.
What are you, gay?
Yeah, I at a party I had a guy because I had like a Budweiser hat on and was drinking Ultras. He was like, "You have a Budweiser hat and you drink Michelob
Oh
Ultra."
my
It's like,
god.
do you know who makes Michelob Ultra?
Yes. Great answer, dude.
Was he from Moundsville?
Probably.
No, I don't think
All
so.
these things we're saying, I'm just picturing one guy from Moundsville.
Yeah.
Coming in and buying a case of Budweiser, he buys a fucking 2-liter Mountain Dew and a pack of Sonomas.
Oh, dude, I'm from Moundsville. I'm tougher than everybody in this town.
He's like, yeah, dude, I fucking had these natty lights out back for 4 months.
4
They're
months.
stale, and I'm still drinking.
Bro,
pussy."
I don't give a fuck. I'll fight in the tough man. I'll fight in the tough man next year and beat all your asses.
I played high school football. You think I won't drive home fucked up?
Oh, that was great.
Oh, that just made me lightheaded, dude. That was funny.
That was awesome.
Oh, well, I don't know how you pivot off of that, but I
Sorry,
do.
Moundsville.
We'll
rumor,
make Moundsville the lake.
yeah. Rumor
See, now you're onto something.
rumor has it that Ghislaine Maxwell's already been transferred to a prison that has like tennis courts and all that shit in it.
I don't even think it's a rumor. I think that's confirmed. She got transferred to to whatever they call it.
And dude, for anybody out there that forgot, she helped run one of the biggest pedophile rings ever. And dude, that's what's crazy. The government's just like, yeah, nah, you can. Well, I got you, bro.
Money
Yeah.
talks.
Just don't forget that shit, dude. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
Be building new prisons.
Yeah.
Like well, they're probably that expensive anyway. But just like
Pablo
massive.
Escobar. Pablo Escobar did it.
Yeah.
That's badass. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to prison. He built this whole fucking prison, and then they went to break out of it, and he walked up to the army people and was just staring at him, and they just opened. He just walked right out, dude. Fast.
You hate to see it.
Everybody knows I'm just obsessed
Yeah.
with that man. It's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, it is fascinating. Well,
Let's do it.
are we ready for the second official Whose Favorite's the Favorite? Should someone try to call Tiggy Nation? If
Yeah.
he
Who wants
answers,
to
he
make
answers.
the phone call?
My speaker on my phone is trash.
I will try to make the phone
So,
call.
for those of you who didn't catch last week's, I'll ask a question on like what our favorite whatever is. We'll go around the room. We'll all say our favorite. We'll put the poll on Twitter, and the people will vote on who had the best answer.
You want to touch on this week's?
Yes, I do. So this week's, and I gave everyone, I think it's only fair that we know beforehand because, like, I thought about it last week. Like, I already knew what I was going to ask, and I just kind of hit everybody with, like, oh, what's your favorite, blah, blah, blah. So now we had time to think about it. So this week is, what is your favorite JukeBox song to play when you are out? So we're going to start with Jake.
Well, you don't want to say who won or anything like
Yeah,
that?
he's talking about
Oh,
like
yeah, of course.
recapping
I
last
won.
week.
Yeah, last week I won. Whose favorite?
Say it like that, dude.
Whose favorite comfort movie? I said She's Out of My League. I won by a landslide. We had a very
It was
tough,
a tight race.
very tight race all week. It was actually electric.
I just want to say
it was going back and forth between Bubba, then Uncle AJ, then me, back to Bubba, Uncle AJ, and Jake got one vote.
I just want to say, everybody that voted for me, I appreciate you, and your loyalty does not go unnoticed, even though I don't know who voted for me.
Was it just you?
I made a bunch
I
of
did
burner
vote.
accounts to make sure you won.
Oh, thanks.
I'm kidding. I did not. I didn't.
No, but yeah, the winner just gets satisfaction. We're just in it for the pure sake of
Oh,
competition.
dude, you don't have to lie.
Sake of the conversation.
You texted me and said you didn't want AJ to win, so you made all those burner accounts to make JT win.
Well, AJ thinks I'm an atheist. So.
that caught me off guard. It was so funny. I busted out
I don't
laughing.
even know where it came from because, like, it's not like I've ever been on here talking about my beliefs.
Literally ever. And then, dude, me and JT spinned it
He's like,
perfectly about redheads.
oh, Czar wouldn't like that. He's an atheist, isn't he? I am in fact not an atheist. Okay, I think I'm a pessimist.
That's funny.
So do we want to try to call
Should
Tiggy
we
Nation
call him
first?
first?
I say
Yeah.
call him now.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see if he answers. Oh, man.
Just to
it's a
see if he
moment.
answers. That'd be
So
electric.
tell him what the question. Oh, yeah, you did. Juke.
Oh no.
Wow,
Straight to voicemail.
He's probably working.
Yeah.
Saving
We're
people.
a little too early.
Well,
so.
dude, he might
Yeah,
call.
it's only 3:42 where
I mean,
he's
that's
at,
kind
right?
of a low energy
4:42.
voicemail there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a little more pep.
All right, we
he
ready?
might call back. Yeah, we could take our
Ready
time.
to go?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll start with you again, Jake, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song to play on the jukebox?
So 2 songs instantly came to mind. One of them is a personal favorite, and the other one is one that I think can win.
See, this is where
This
this
is
game is going to
pandering.
start happening
I've
now.
thought about this though, because I'm like, it's tough because you want to win, but you also want to be like.
Yeah, like the whole poll aspect of it now, like people might not be truthful because they just want the
So
votes.
wait, can we make a pact here? Do we want to just strictly stay to like true favorite, or do we want to try to win?
I'm going to stay true. That's just me, though. I don't care what other people do.
Well, so the second song is also a song that I love to hear. The first
right.
one is one that I love to play. I'm going to go with the second
Okay.
one because I learned last week, too, that old stuff brings the nostalgia out of people.
Yeah,
I went newer, so I'm going to go with Sugar We're Going Down
That's
by
a good
Fall
one.
Out Boy.
it's a
Good one.
It's a very good one.
Love that song. I feel like that's one of those songs that you hear come on a jukebox when you're buzzed or drunk and like instantly can take your attention away from any conversation and you just want to sing it. So I'm going with Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy.
It's a good one.
This might be the hardest question I've ever been asked.
It's hard.
It's tough.
because I like so many genres of music, and there's so many, and it's very contingent on where you are.
Mhm.
Facts.
Like different bars matters on what you're gonna play. It has to be universal, and it has to kind of get the people going. So I went with "Fat Bottom Girls" by Queen.
That's a good one.
It's a good
That's
one.
a good song. That's my favorite Queen song.
Okay.
For sure. I also think this is a very tough question, but after a lot of contemplation, and I'll say what I'll give my answer what was the runner up, but I think my answer is going to have to be "Higher" by Creed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
that's
one.
Because
too?
I've played it at the bar
That's
a
a good
lot
one.
lately, and it gets some funny reactions. Like when it starts, you have like half the people that are like, "Is this Creed?
Is this
Like who played Creed?" And then you have
yeah.
other people that are like, "Oh, dude, this song is a banger." But then it never fails. You hit the chorus, and everyone just belts it out. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I love
It's a good song.
I love it that anytime we use like a drunk voice, it's always
Chance's voice.
Yeah.
Dude, what? Yeah, that is.
Every time I do it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Even in normal conversation, I'm like,
Or when
oh,
we're-
fuck you.
Or if we're making fun
Play a
of anyone.
fucking
Right.
banger.
My the runner up is probably "I Miss You" by Blink.
That's a good one.
I have a
too.
runner up too if no one says it.
Good. Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, so I had two that came to my mind, and I'm thinking like I had to think like jukebox, like what you said, Bubba. It has to get the people going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the one I think gets more people going, and that is "Friends in Low Places."
See,
That's a
that's
good one.
that's a
That's a
really
good
good.
one.
JT might win again,
It's a good one.
motherfucker.
So and my runner-up was "Whiskey Glasses" by Morgan Wallen,
So
because I that's a good one to play.
I think
at
I've
the bar,
bitched
too.
about it on here before, but my runner-up was "The Spins" by Mac Miller,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and a lot of it went back to the tweet by Big Times. It said like, "Oh, I know Mac Miller just died and stuff, but can we stop playing the Spins on the jukebox?" No, Big Times. I will not stop
Yeah.
playing the Spins on the jukebox. So fuck you.
Big Times tweeted that.
Yes, they did.
I'll never go there again.
No, don't say that. Yeah,
Shot
we're, yeah,
wheel,
we're going.
dead to me.
We're going for guys. We're going for my bachelor party.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
shit.
played the
All right, I'll
Spins
go there.
4
Go to
times
Big
in a row.
Times.
I'll go there for that. But I expect if that trip really happens, I expect to hit as many bars on High Street as
What?
possible.
That's what
I'm talking.
We're hit 'em once,
I'm
we hit 'em
talking
all.
fats. I'm
Yeah, I
talking.
agree.
I'm talking
Missionary.
like mission. I'm talking like Gibby's. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
like
big-
fucking. Is Jameson
We could
still
go
a
to-
bar?
It's,
It's
almost
something
7
else.
now.
It kind of. I don't. I
We're
don't
going
know.
to
Slut-
fourth and goal.
Yeah,
Slut
fourth. I was gonna
Dungeon.
say fourth goal, back door.
Back door.
Slut dungeon.
Is Whisper still there? Because we're going.
Something else. There's like they're all different. All
What's
the
bent
clubs are-
now?
Bent's
think it's still-
closed. I
Oh,
think.
is it?
Or wait, is it?
I don't know.
Baby squirrels.
No idea.
No,
Well,
that's right.
Baby
by-
Squirrels. We're
We'll
going
go to
there
Baby
for sure.
Squirrels. We gotta get-
Spage.
is bar
Slut dungeon.
is the barcade there
I
still?
think it reopened. I think Barcade.
I always
Ah,
like
okay, you know where we need to go that I
Slut
never went
Dungeon.
while I was a student?
I've never been there. I don't
We
think.
got to go to Rock Top. Is it still there?
Yeah. I
Never
don't
been.
know.
I've said this before. That's like a mystical bar.
It
I've
is,
been to
but
that
it-
place
but it-
literally-
one
But it
time.
exists.
Were
And
you
I-
on that bar crawl?
No, we all went one time.
Yeah, we did. you're
Random,
right.
yeah.
But the first time I went there, that's the perfect word. It was mystical.
Yeah.
I didn't know it
I
existed.
don't even know what you're talking
It's just a
about.
random
It's a-
door that goes up a bunch of
And there's a
steps.
bunch of graffiti like on the
Yeah.
in the stairwell, and then you walk
You're
out
on-
and
it's
you're
a
like on a
rooftop.
rooftop bar with a pool and a hot tub and
In
shit.
Morgantown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a higher class, like little bar.
Yeah,
inside.
dude. I was like, where are
Rock
we?
Top.
And I never went there again, and I have no idea
Jake,
if it's there.
What
Do you
about the bank? Is that still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bank's still there.
That's my slut dungeon.
The bank was kind of newer towards the end of my college run, and
I don't know
it would,
if I've
it would
ever
get
been.
fucking
You,
rowdy.
you get
So-
a nice
there.
pat down
so-
when you go in that
Yeah.
place.
Did you know there's like a basement to the bank? It's like like a secret, like
Yeah.
I've seen people in there before.
I don't
like
want to say
snaps.
mafia thing, but like where
It's a-
higher end people go,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Shooters.
I wish.
O2.
What about playoffs?
Playoffs.
I'll
I've
go-
only been
I'll
there
go
like
to-
twice.
I've never been to playoffs.
I've never been there either.
Never
It's
been.
cool. I like it's cool.
Wait, so is that really what we're gonna do? Probably.
That's what I literally like. That's what I wanted.
I'd be
Either
so-
that or we could like go to Deep Creek or something.
I'd be
Something
pumped.
simple.
I'd be pumped to do Morgantown.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too.
I think
Truthfully.
it'd
That'd be a
sick.
hell
Dude,
of
more-
a night.
wouldn't that be fun as fuck?
And-
Get
and-
like get a house on, even wherever,
And
like
honestly,
in Morgantown.
dude, dare I say it, dude? We should do like Thursday to Sunday. Hit it like a Thursday night
Oh,
too,
absolutely.
since it's so close.
Well, I was telling everybody or warning everybody, like, If we go to all those bars in one night, I will be dead the next day.
Well, see, that's so. If we do Thursday, we have Friday to recoup.
Well, yeah, one day we could do like a cheat lake boat day.
Yeah.
Then one of the nights we'd do like all the High Street, and then I'm sure we'll always end up on High Street. But like one day has to be the banger High Street day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
dude, I like this. So we could do Thursday, a little casual bar action. Friday, boat day.
We should try to hit up a house party.
I would love to go to a house.
I'm not
party.
even kidding. We should
These
try
They'll
to
be
find.
like, well, what are you guys doing here? It's my bachelor
Yeah,
party.
dude.
Yeah.
We're at like some 20-year-old's fucking house party.
Everybody, write down a list of all the places you ever lived while we were there.
Whoa.
We'll
Yeah.
hit them all
We'll
up
hit 'em
and see if
all.
there's a house party in any of them.
I remember I signed the like very small and Sharpie on Beverly's, the front of one of the bricks. I wonder if it's
You
still
know
there.
how fun
I could probably. This is gonna sound so fucking lame, but I could probably get us in to the frat house,
Fuck
the
yeah.
find out house.
Dude, you know how fun it would be to walk into a house party and just be like, I got next.
Just walk in. You just be like, I lived here in 2014. I got all time drinking status
I
at this
called it.
house.
You know
or
what's
whatever.
gonna be crazy though? Okay, yeah, it'll be 2023, like when we go. I'm sure. I'm just literally, it's like we lived in that place 10 years ago.
Whoa.
That's fucking wild.
That's crazy.
If we like went and knocked on the 6th Street doors, that would literally be a decade.
Dude,
There you go.
Dude, that's weird.
I'd be so hype if they were just like throwing a banger and they were like, come on in, dude. I'd be like, let's go, bro. Let's
But it's
go.
probably be like, fuck
Be like,
you.
you guys got a dab rig?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
you guys, you guys want to take some jeeps?
I'm talking missionary.
Fucking missionary.
Ugh.
Well, that's all I got. Anyone
Hate
hate
anything?
I'm
anything?
gonna try to call Tig again real quick.
Yeah. I'm going to try to pee.
I think we should still get him on the poll. You know what I mean?
I think so too.
Add it to the
it's
video.
ringing. It's ringing.
Add it to the video.
We'll do some sort of
Yeah.
a la carte situation.
Come on. What time is it there? What? He's like 3 hours behind. It's like 4 o'clock there.
Oh,
He's not gonna pick up.
We'll get him on the poll though. I'll add it to like a clip or something.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it on there.
Yeah. I'll
We'll get it.
Screen record his audio. I think that'll work
Yeah.
on my phone. Bless you. All right, so yeah, those are our favorite jukebox songs.
I do
Oh,
hate something. Does anybody
Let's
else hate
hate
anything?
shit.
Yeah.
I hate Venmo request for bachelorette party free drinks.
That is a very good one.
That's a
I
good
hate
one,
that
man.
too.
Is that where we are with this antisocial digital era? You're going to a bar. People are going to buy you drinks. You're
Yeah.
going with 12 girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Preach, dude.
I agree.
I agree. I'm trying to think. Do
I
I
have
hate
something.
Are they trying to pay for the whole Airbnb? Because I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah.
$3 at a time.
They're trying to scam us.
Like it started with like writing it on the car on your way down, or like, oh, someone sent me money, I'm going to post it on my story. Now it's just like 15 girls posting on every social media to send money to this vendor.
Guys, you know what we should do?
And I don't think they're being truthful with it.
We should drive around every weekend with one of those things
Yeah.
and say, "Oh, we're
What's
going to our
stopping us-
bachelorette
well, because
party."
no one would pay us men, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's true.
we should do that.
That's a good idea. Could be a good
Yeah.
business plan.
Trying to think if there's anything I hate this week.
I hate when old people tell a joke and then they say that they have no filter.
Yeah.
I just from being in and out of places, old people like just annoy the fuck out of me.
I just hate old people.
I don't. I feel like I rip old people all the time, and I don't think it's because they're old. I think it's the generation of old people. They're just annoying.
Dude, I guess I kind of hate when you walk into a place and the person in front, like, say you're walking into a place and you're very, very close to the person and the person in front of you doesn't hold the door.
Yeah, I hate that.
I
shit.
hate that. That happened to me today at Sheets, and like I kind of just wanted to be like, "Fuck you," but I didn't.
Bro, that's a big bugaboo for me.
Big
Bugaboo.
bugaboo.
If you don't fucking hold the door for me,
I hate that shit.
Or wait, what did you say?
Yeah,
So-
that
I
was it.
spaced out.
So like when I like today,
If
I
you
walked
held
in-
the door for someone and they didn't say thank you,
No. When you walk in with somebody and you're like right behind somebody,
yeah.
and they didn't hold the door for me.
Okay, yeah, that bugs me. But
Hate
what
that.
bugs me even more is when I hold the door for somebody and they just say nothing.
Yeah,
I just want to be like,
yeah.
You're welcome.
yeah,
I
you're welcome.
am guilty of I've said you're welcome a couple of times.
Dude,
Oh, I
as you
have.
should.
Absolutely have.
As you should.
I'll call people out on that all day.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
you're
Right.
welcome.
I don't have to hold the fucking door for you.
You have the right to do so.
I hate traffic.
Traffic.
I'll say it every fucking week.
Traffic sucks.
I sat in
Or,
traffic
no,
today.
I'm sorry. I hate road work. I'll say it every week.
I hate doing fucking laundry.
One and the same.
Yeah.
Laundry stinks.
Laundry, like out of any chore in the history of the earth, doing laundry sucks.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather be a fucking, I don't know, person in the old days who had to step on grapes to make wine. Like I'd rather do shit like that than do my laundry. I'd rather carry a freaking barrel of water on my head through the village to take water to my family than fucking do laundry.
Do you do all of your household's laundry?
We
You just do.
we
your,
both do our own.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Do you split the colors and the whites?
No,
No.
that's a myth. Honestly,
That's such a myth.
You just
that
do
is-
it in cold water.
that's a fucking myth.
That's such a fucking myth, dude.
I've never accidentally discolored a white shirt
ever I
ever in
wash
my life.
everything together.
You know what I also hate that I bring up often? I hate buying clothes online because I do it incorrectly every
Yeah.
fucking time.
Like the sizes are wrong
well,
or something.
dude.
I bought a pair of XL shorts and they are massive.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Every company's
Yeah, it's different.
large
So
or
different.
XL or whatever is different.
If you're buying,
Yeah.
hey,
You
it-
can't.
tip.
It sucks.
If you
And,
ever-
and do you? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Do you know what my laundry is that I hate doing? Is sending clothes back. I
Mhm.
just like I have 4 things in my room that I bought that didn't fit that I just
Yeah, you have
kept
to
them.
send back.
You ever just take the L? I do.
That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
I take the L.
I took the L because it's
Just like, well,
I took the L for a long time, and then my wife was like, "You need to start buying both sizes that
Yeah.
you think you could wear,
That's-
and then
yeah.
you return the one that doesn't fit."
See,
and
there-
I'm like,
there is
"But
a lot.
that's
take it
you
to
know."
the post office and just say here. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand the process.
Yeah, there's nothing more intimidating than going to a store to return something.
Yeah.
Because every time they're like, "Is something wrong with it? Did you break it?" It's like,
No.
"No, I just."
I
I
just-
and then
just
you
don't
get
want it."
worried, like, did I mess it
Yeah,
up
it's
when
like,
I put it on?
And then like part of me is like, "I'll just keep it, dude."
dude, that is a girl thing though. I feel like girls buy and return stuff way
All
more
the
often.
time.
I mean,
Yeah.
like very frequently.
Way more often because Angie will buy shit off Shane all the time, like a ton of shit.
Who's Shane?
It's a site.
Shane,
It's a
I think.
site
It's like,
for
what
"Who's
is
clothes.
Shane, dude?"
Shine or Shane
Shine.
or whatever it's
It's
called.
not gonna be
Shine.
me, you,
Shine.
shine.
Yeah. And she'll like try it on and say, "Oh, I like this. I don't like," and then she'll just send all this shit back. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I would
nah.
I would
It's a
rather
girl
do
thing.
anything
You know
else.
what I would? You know what I? And I
If you
do
need
this.
me, you can come see me in
I'll like
Florida.
put it away and hope like maybe it'll fit in a
Yeah.
year. Maybe it'll fit sometime.
Oh, dude, I bought like, because again, it goes to what, like, all company sizes are different. Some do slim fit, loose fit, like double XL Carhartt on me's big, double XL Billabong look like a sausage. I bought literally 6 Billabong long sleeve shirts that have been in my drawer for 3 years.
Why don't you give them
And
to
I
me?
keep telling myself, oh,
Nice.
dude, I'll be able to fit in these. So they also have the tags on them.
I'll wear 'em.
Now Amazon's like based on your other purchases, like this one's gonna fit you the best. Well, guess what, Amazon? You're
You-
fucking wrong.
You're
Yeah.
wrong.
You're
yeah.
wrong.
I don't need any AI giving me suggestions in life.
Yeah.
Go fuck off.
Yeah.
I fuck artificial intelligence.
I even like put in the
Fuck you.
measurements. I try to and still fucks.
I have a hard time like being a taller man. It's so hard to get shirts that fit me right. It's
Dude,
so
See,
hard.
but
dude.
here's one of the which I take pride in being the short guy. I'm not that short, but I like being the short guy. But for some reason, I feel like being the short guy, any size shirt like I can wear. Like there are medium shirts that I can wear. I normally wear a large, but I can also wear an XL. And if it's longer, like sometimes you know how like some fashion like shirts are just
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
So if it's a bigger on me and
You
it's just
can rock
longer,
it.
I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
I'll just wear
See,
it.
I just feel
Yeah.
like I look stupid.
Yeah, shirts for me are so hard because I have wide shoulders, I'm 6 foot, and my belly sticks out. So I can't wear an XL because I'm fucking tight and short. And then I buy double XLs, and some double XLs are so long.
Yeah.
So like all
Yeah.
my Carhartt shirts, I've just decided it's like I'm just gonna wear long shirts that are comfortable. I don't care.
That's when you just get
anymore.
really rich and just get everything custom.
Yeah.
Back to the
Well,
billion-dollar question.
yeah.
I would buy my own clothes company to fit myself.
It's tough because like technically like my shoulders and down like my chest to my belly button, I would wear a large. Like a large would fit me. But then the larges aren't long enough down to my waist.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then I have to buy XLs. And sometimes I'll find a company that makes an XL that fits me like perfectly.
Yeah.
Other times it's like looks way too like wide, hangs weird. So it's just a fucking crapshoot. And I've like you guys said, I've taken the L so many times.
So many
You know what I
times.
do? Like I have shirts that I hang in the closet and shirts that just go in the drawer. So if I take take an L,
It's a drawer shirt.
right? If I take an L on a shirt, it just becomes a drawer shirt that like I basically only wear around the house or like days where I'm not trying to look
Yep.
all right.
I have I have the same kind of system. T-shirts hung up that are nice to wear out, and others just in the drawer.
Yeah, dude. I've just gone to baggy clothes. It's kind of like the winter thing for girls. Like, you know, when girls have like their turtlenecks on and their big coats, you don't know what's underneath. They could be thick, they could be curvy, they could be beautiful. That's how I like
Wait,
myself to look in my Carhartt shirts. When I take my shirt off,
Isn't
My
every
fuck-
size beautiful?
yeah.
All women are beautiful.
All women are gorgeous. That's what I meant. And I take my Carhartt shirt off, and the sexiest dad bod comes out, and it's literally like a woman in a turtleneck in wintertime when I put on a Carhartt shirt.
Don't let them fool you. Dad bods are
Dad bods are
completely in.
Yeah.
So in.
That's why I've just been tacking on mass.
Welcome to the fucking club, dude.
Taking that mass gainer, getting that mass gainer from GNC and just tacking on the
Yeah,
mass.
I've been
Stainer?
crushing like 2 Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches a day with fries and a shake.
Well,
Oh, that sounds so
I
good.
tell you
Right?
what. You know
That's
what's
the
you
best
know what
meal.
bangs? The breakfast sandwich from Wendy's, the chicken maple.
Oh,
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Dude.
The croissant,
I will
That's
take
it's
that.
so good.
I
That
will
sounds
put
good.
that up there with like any other fast food sandwich.
I
I
literally
literally
that's a
would.
great sandwich. I agree.
Fucking smacks.
It's very good.
Had
Did
it
you
last
try the
weekend.
new one, the new biscuit one now with the hot honey sauce on it?
No, but I know what you're talking
It's
about.
good too. I just tried it for the first time.
Dude,
sure
I
that's
need to
fire.
try that one because my favorite breakfast sandwich right now is the Southern chicken country biscuit that McDonald's has. That's only like select McDonald's. You can't
Right?
get 'em
Yeah, it's
here.
not at all of them.
That one's really good, but I'd probably love the
Oh,
Wendy's one.
dude, it is so good. Seriously.
Fuck yeah.
You
Well,
open it and you
Wendy's-
just smell the maple coming out.
Wendy's the
Oh.
chicken patties that Wendy's uses on their breakfast menu are different than the ones that they put on like their chicken sandwiches and stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
It's weird, but the breakfast ones are fucking very good.
Dude, are sandwiches top tier?
Yes.
Is
of
that
course,
is that like
I could eat it literally dead ass. I could eat a sandwich.
bread, meat, bread.
I could eat a sandwich for
Condiments.
every meal for the rest of my life. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
yeah.
Like, I love sandwiches. I do. Like, I love a hamburger. Like, I will literally order a hamburger before I go. Like, I'm out at a restaurant. I'll order a nice big hamburger before, like, I ordered, like, a steak.
I've had
swear
an
to God I
Italian
would.
sub, I'm pretty sure, 3 times this week from
Fuck
3
yeah.
different
Oh,
restaurants.
yeah.
Dude, when I'm feeling dangerous, like if I'm having a dangerous day, I'll go through Wendy's. I'll get 3 bacon double stacks off the Biggie menu or whatever it is, and crush all 3 of them and drive away with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Who do you think's got the best burger in Wheeling?
Oh,
Well, that's tough.
I'm never good at rating food because I like genuinely, I mean, I like everything. Like, me and Hambone talk about this. I've never like gotten a meal and been like, I didn't like it. I swear to God. Like, I'll just eat it and I'm like, that was good. But my favorite hamburger around the town, I don't know, someone go before me.
Dude,
I have my answer, but I ate at a place yesterday for lunch that I haven't had in a couple years, and it reminded me how good their fucking burgers are. And I don't know if you guys maybe have never even eaten at this place. It's downtown. It's by the old it was a gym. Forget what it was called. What was the gym downtown?
Centertown?
Centertown Fitness. It's right in the same little
Is it
plaza.
Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame Cafe.
Oh, they got a good hamburger.
They got a good fucking
Never had it.
burger.
Dude.
Hall of Fame Cafe is nice.
I might have
Yeah.
to check her out.
You guys
One of-
check that place, and
one
it's
of-
cheap.
one of the best sandwiches I had hamburgers around. It was in Avenue Eats or whatever, the burnt
Yeah,
down.
that's what I was gonna say. They got the best burger. in Wheeling.
That's what I was gonna say as well. But like, surprisingly, as much as I love burgers, I never get them out.
I'm gonna be ass and say Five Guys.
Dude, Five Guys is so
Five Guys
good.
smash.
Yeah.
I
Five
do
Guys
like
is so good.
TJ's. Their Big T is very good. It's like a big boy. It's
Mhm.
a
I'm gonna name a few places here that maybe a lot of people don't go to that got a quality burger.
Quality burgers.
The Bridge has a good burger.
Cheeseburger with fries. I love that.
Rachel's on 16th.
I've never been there yet.
They have good food all around, but
I've
their
had
burgers,
breakfast
their
there.
burgers smack. Avenue Eats, obviously, but you can only get Avenue Eats now in the summer here because they only operate out of Nikki's Garden or whatever. Market Vines has a good burger.
Market Vines, yep.
Hall of Fame Cafe. Check these places out. You know?
Yeah.
I like it.
Check them out.
Can I say a funny thing I meant to say?
Yeah.
Then we can be done if we want to be done. This happened today. This was true. Like, I'm not going to say where or who because I'm not throwing anyone under the bus in case the feds are listening to us. I was at a store today doing my thing, hanging signs and stuff, talking to the guy. We're laughing and stuff. I said, oh, yeah, I'm about to leave. I'm almost done. He said, all right. And he was being, like, dead-ass serious. Jake, when I tell you who it was, you'll understand. And he said, he's laughing. He's like, all right, I'm going to go back in the game room and smoke some crack. And he was being serious, like it wasn't a joke.
oh no.
And I was like, that's fucking election.
I can't wait. I can't wait to know who this is. I'm so excited.
I just thought of it for some reason when you said 16th Street.
Jesus Christ.
And now I'm being honest, but yeah,
Yeah. All right.
I had to tell it.
Shout out to the crack boys.
Crackheads are. That's a different breed. You ever
Dude.
met a crackhead?
No.
Well, I didn't think so until apparently the guy I know is a fucking crackhead.
So you know who's dead serious?
Oh, he's being serious.
Dude, there's nothing
you'll,
better.
You'll know. You'll be like, okay, I definitely can see that happening.
There's
I tell you.
There's nothing better than the crack scene in Wolf of Wall Street when he's just like, come doing, he's just like, they're like hitting each other in the booth. All right, yeah, it's been a time. Follow me Twitter, Instagram @JuiceFisherman. Make sure to subscribe to the JukeBox podcast YouTube. Yeah, and really just thank you as always for all the support. Make sure to check out JukeBox, the JukeBox Monday mornings, TTP on Fridays. Football season's coming around, so I'm sure we'll dive into the gambling stuff and appreciate you as always. Thanks.
Yep, you can follow me at John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. That's John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. I'm on the JuiceBox. I'm on the JukeBox podcast Twitter. It's at the JukeBox Pod. It's at the JukeBox Pod. Follow us on Facebook, the JukeBox Podcast. We are not the Diabetes, the JukeBox Podcast.
Follow me on Twitter at Bubba Slider. I'm trying to tweet more. We'll see. And follow me on Instagram at the Harry Slider.
Yes, please vote in our polls.
Yes.
Please.
We had a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, we did.
We had like 48 votes or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
and
that's
it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Something
Fun
to
thing.
do.
Fun and easy.
I'm only available for comment on Twitter. That's at JuiceBoxZar. JuiceBoxZar, that's ZAR.
Z as in zebra, A as in apple, R as in Reebok.
Don't get it twisted.
Bye-bye.